Poke Nerds, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here Thursday, November 6th. Right now, we're talking about Destined Rivals. We've obviously talked about Destined Rivals a good bit on this channel before. It is the most insane set we have seen just from a numbers standpoint, investing standpoint, market standpoint, whatever you want to call it, maybe ever. It's just an unstoppable force. It's an incredibly popular set. Obviously features Team Rocket, also features a bunch of heroes as well, trainer heroes from the Pokemon world. And I haven't talked in a while about kind of where I'm at on Destined Rivals and some just kind of ramblings about Destined Rivals and where I think it's going to go. And is it the time to buy booster boxes of Destined Rivals, whatever it may be. So this is going to be more of an investing video. We will talk about the cards as well, because that's ultimately why I'm here. I love the cards. I love Pokemon. So right now, Destined Rivals is almost 400 again. Basically like 385 plus for a booster box, which again, that's crazy. That's like 2.5 times MSRP. This time last year, I was still ordering Surging Sparks booster boxes for $105, $110. The market has completely flipped on its head. And even though Surging Sparks has done really well, and basically everything's done really well, nothing has done as well as Destined Rivals. This is a set that released late spring, early summer, and it's a $400 booster box. That is unbelievable. And I think that Destined Rivals really is the mainline set of the Scarlet and Violet era. It is the set to have. Point blank, period, end of story. Whether you're talking about booster boxes or whatever other sealed product, like this is the one you want to have. I do strongly feel that way. I feel that way because of the public reception, because of the way it has performed in the market so far, and because I believe strongly in the cards. Does it matter in 5-10 years, if we're talking about investing, right? Does it matter in 5-10 years if you pay $380 or $400 for a booster box of Destined Rivals when, like, unless the Pokemon market completely crashes, which would be, and when I say crash, I mean like crash like it never has before. Like people just completely lose interest and Pokemon's not the number one IP in the world and it's not even a popular IP anymore. Unless that happens, which is unprecedented, in my opinion, extremely unlikely, but possible, you're going to be looking at this as a $2,000 booster box in 5 years, at least. I think it's going to be up there with some of the most popular booster boxes we've ever seen. There's no reason for it not to be. So again, 5-10 years from now, does it matter that you paid 2.5 times MSRP for Destined Rivals booster box? No, it really doesn't. However, I personally do like to find deals and I like value and I think about, is this the best place to gain value on my money right now? If I put my money into Destined Rivals right now, is it going to 2x faster than something else? That's how I think about things. I also just hate the idea of paying $400 for a booster box that is in its infancy. A booster box that will probably be reprinted. A booster box that has a good chance, maybe not a probability, but at least a possibility of dipping, of retracing with reprints, right? That's kind of how I look at it. And I say, well, what's more likely to hit to 2x quicker? Because that's just kind of how my brain thinks. And I know 2x isn't the ultimate goal, but that's kind of how my brain thinks. I always am like, if I 2x something, I'm probably going to move on, and then park my money somewhere else. And that's kind of how I roll. I like to be active, though. Not everybody's the same, right? I like to be active. I like to move and groove. And I am trying to be a little bit more long term, but that's just kind of how my brain works. But if I put my money in to a Twilight Masquerade ETB, which, by the way, I'm finding Twilight Masquerade ETBs at MSRP all the time. Found them at Best Buy recently, Target, GameStop. GameStop might have been like $55 or something. I don't know. But they're available more at Pokemon has printed a lot of Twilight Masquerade recently. And that's also affected the secondary market, because you can get a Twilight Masquerade ETB, for $65 at Walmart right now, which is, it's sold by like a separate party, but Walmart online, sold by a third party. You can find it under $70 on TCG Player, on eBay, right? What's more likely in my mind to 2x faster? Twilight Masquerade ETB going from what I've paid for it, like $60. I have like 3 ETBs up there, I think, which, I'm small time, but I still try to think about this on a big level. What's more likely? That to go from, let's just say where the market price is right now on TCG Player, 68. So what's 68 times 2? Like 136? Or Destined Rivals to go to 800? I don't know the answer. No one knows the answer. But I think based on the fact that Twilight Masquerade is closer to being out of print, it's like a year older than Destined Rivals, and it has been majorly impacted in the moment by reprints, that Twilight Masquerade hitting 130 might happen before Destined Rivals hits 800. And again, Twilight Masquerade ETB versus Destined Rivals booster boxes. We've already seen Twilight Masquerade hit $100. So if you're buying it at MSRP right now for $50, I think you will double pretty quick compared to Destined Rivals doubling. Again, doubling is not the ultimate end goal. 2x is not the end goal, but it's a good place to be. It's a place where you can feel like, yeah, you can move off something and feel really good about it, and move into something else, do whatever you want. But that's kind of the way I look at it there. So I would rather personally right now, Destined Rivals being a baby, a toddler, not even, I would rather go for Twilight Masquerade ETBs that are basically MSRP compared to Destined Rivals booster boxes that are 2.5x MSRP. That could be wrong, but that's just kind of the way my brain works. Now, you can obviously dollar cost average, and like if you don't have a Destined Rivals booster box or you want to get more or whatever, you can dollar cost average, and if the price does swing downward, you can buy more. And all of this is dependent on you not leveraging yourself. Like, this should be money that you have to spend, that you have to play with, that you have to invest, whatever. Not opening up credit cards and having to rat race that way. Like, that's not what you should be doing. That does need to be said. But I do think Twilight Masquerade will 2x probably ETBs quicker than Destined Rivals booster boxes will 2x. That's just my personal opinion. But I also think Destined Rivals ETB or booster boxes will probably 5x, 10x faster than Twilight Masquerade ETBs. So there's like different levels to it. And if you just want to park your money in a Destined Rivals booster box, I don't blame you one bit. I just kind of think I can find better value right now for the next couple years, place to put my money. we'll see. We shall see. When I look at Destined Rivals, just long term, I do think it will be competing with like Evolving Skies and the other sets from Sun and Moon, Team Up, whatever. I think it's going to be up there with the very, very top sets of the last 3 generations. I think Mega Evolution is going to be great as well. Mega Evolution base set is incredible. I think remains to be seen what we get beyond Phantasmal Flames, which I think Phantasmal Flames has a chance to do very poorly as compared to like Destined Rivals and Mega Evolution. It's just such a small set. Looking at the cards, this is the cards and the market reception and just the talk about Destined Rivals is why I ultimately think it will end up being an Evolving Skies level set. And Evolving Skies right now, $2,500 for a booster box. So, I mean, I think Destined Rivals is going to head in that direction. I really do. It's just how quickly that will happen. Would it be better to park my money for the next year in Twilight Masquerade, watch that 2x versus over the next year, Destined Rivals might not move much up at all? It could, but I think we're going to see big reprints of Destined Rivals. So that's just kind of where my head's at. We've already seen big reprints of Twilight Masquerade. The cards, though, from Destined Rivals, I absolutely love how there's something for everyone. There is the Team Rocket side of it, but there's also the Heroes side of it. So Team Rocket's Mewtwo, one of the cards that just defines Scarlet and Violet from a interest fan popularity standpoint. I mean, it's a $500+ card, less than 6 months after release, or almost 6 months now. But you've also got, again, the Heroes side of it. Cynthia's Garchomp, special illustration rare. Insane card. Ethan's Ho-Oh, insane card. Team Rocket's Moltres, back on the Team Rocket side. You have Archer in the background, Moltres, Akira Egawa, unbelievable art. Yes, you do have the controversy, if you want to call it that, where this is going to get a stamped promo in the UPC. That had a major impact on its price and still has on its value on the secondary market. But it's creeped back up a little bit. Team Rocket's Nidoking, you've got Giovanni in the background. That's an iconic card, a unique art style. Team Rocket's Crobat is absolutely sick. I love the cards, and they're becoming more popular and more prevalent. The cards where you see the entire evolution line. You've got Crobat, Golbat, Zubat. This is like a fever dream nightmare about being in a cave in, you name the Pokemon game, right? You've got some really good gold cards. Gold cards are not my thing, but they are popular. And these are good ones because you have the Pokemon and the trainer. So that's kind of a cool thing. And this isn't the only set with upgraded full art cards. Right? It kind of started with Journey Together, where you had the trainer and the Pokemon, and you see that again with Destined Rivals, and then you get into the Mega Block, and you have the Mega Pokemon up front and the standard version of it in the background. So a lot of really cool full art cards as compared to past full art cards, in my opinion. But Misty's Psyduck as an illustration rare, top tier, in my opinion. You've also got Misty's Lapras. You've got Ethan's Adventure. So with Ethan, you have Ethan's Ho-Oh, Ethan's Adventure, and Ethan's Typhlosion. Super cool trio of cards. With, Giovanni, you've got Team Rocket's Mewtwo, you've got Team Rocket's Nidoking, you've got the Team Rocket's Giovanni special illustration rare, you've got Team Rocket's Meowth with Giovanni, which is a cool art as well. Cynthia, you have Cynthia's Garchomp. You have Cynthia's Roserade, right? With, again, Misty, you have Lapras and Psyduck. Archer has a number of cards. Ariana has a number of cards. Petrol. Then you have cards that aren't related to a specific team or group of individuals, heroes or villains. You've got the Yon Mega, which I absolutely love. Oh yeah, you also have Arvin's Mabostov and Arvin's Squovet. What is it called? Arvin's. Where is it hiding down here? Greedent, excuse me. But yeah, you've got Yon Mega. I love that special illustration rare. You've got Blaziken illustration rare. Super cool. Kangaskhan, Shaman, Rapidash. And there's a bunch more illustration rares from Team Rocket that are really nice. I love the Zamazenta illustration rare. The Hydrapple is cool. But Team Rocket's Orbeetle, that's a really cool, unique art style in my opinion. Team Rocket's Murkrow, love that as well. I love Team Rocket's Spidops. That looks like a scene from like a heist movie. Team Rocket's Weezing. Team Rocket's Raticate. All these to me are pretty iconic. The Houndoom, Team Rocket's Houndoom is art style wise, the action in that is just amazing. So yeah, I think you look at the top of this set and you've got absolute major chase cards. Really, in my opinion, 4 of them. Like huge chase cards. The Mewtwo, Garchomp, Ho-Oh, and Moltres. And then you've got all these supplementary cards that have a lot of value and popularity. And you have so much depth. So yeah, the combination of the actual cards, the top hits in the set, and also the depth of the set, combined with the market reception and the fan popularity, to me, this set cannot miss. You can't miss if you get in on this set, even at $400. Personally, that's a lot. That's tough for me to stomach. So like subjectively, I'm not doing it. Objectively, I can understand why someone would, and I think it will probably be the right decision in 5 to 10 years. You're going to be looking at it and be like, oh my God, you get a case of these booster boxes, you're going to be sitting pretty. I really do believe that. Unless Pokemon completely crashes, in which case all this crap's going to zero. Let me know how y'all are feeling about Destined Rivals in the comment section below. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.